Well, I did something rather unexpected the other day. As you know, I've really been wanting to get a good solid run in ATV and get back into ATV riding for quite a while now. So I had been looking and seriously considering getting a smaller ATV just for ripping around in the woods, like a CF Moto 600, getting a good old Grizzly 700 again. But, not what I ended up with. What did I end up with? This behemoth of a machine, a 2012 Outlander 1000. That's right, I went right straight to the big boy. Now, I hadn't planned on getting this big and powerful of an ATV, but I found a guy that was willing to trade me the Wildcat Trail straight up for it, and it was really something that I could not say no, as I had the Wildcat Trail up on the market now for quite a while and really hadn't gotten any bites. So when he said he was willing to trade me this Outlander 1000 for my Wildcat Trail, I said, let's do her. So I'm a little late in getting this reveal video out because I've actually had the Outlander for a couple months now, but that's a good thing because it's allowed me to get some good ride time in it, get a feel for it, so I can give you my first initial impressions of it in this video. So first off, obviously the power in this thing is just unfathomable. Stock, these things are rated at, I think, 91 horsepower crank. This guy, as you probably heard in the opening, already has some go fast goodies as an exhaust and a fuel controller. So I'm pushing a little more than that. And I gotta tell you, this is the most powerful machine I have ever owned. I pegged that throttle. I gotta hold on or else I'm gonna be flying off the back. Now yes, technically the R-Max has more horsepower on paper at 108, but again, you're talking about a 2,000 pound machine versus an 800 pound machine. And don't worry, we're gonna pit this up against the R-Max in a drag race, but we've already ran this at the draggy. Dan piloted it for me. So I'll just show you that footage right now. So Dan's gonna take my new Outlander for a quick grip here and get a quick draggy time 0 to 30 on it. So we're gonna see how she goes. I did smoke the belt yesterday a little bit trying to go up a hill because I was stupid. I'm not used to Can-Am. I'm used to Yamaha and I didn't put it in low gear.
It seems to be grabbing fairly decent. We'll do high range 2-wheel drive, see what that does. We'll do 1 or 2 of those and then we'll put it in 4-wheel drive and see what that does.
Sounds good, Dan. That thing sounds beastly. Ready? Got it 30 awful quick. I got a brake light out.
Spun a lot.
Yeah, you did. 2.6 seconds. This is officially the fastest thing we've had here.
I let off right at 40. I didn't even pick up 0 to 40.
I don't have it set for 0 to 40 is why. You gotta have it set. So that was a 2-wheel drive, lots of spin, and this is officially the fastest thing we've had here.
Yeah, we'll just do 4-wheel because I just spun a lot.
Yeah, try 4-wheel. High gear, I don't know. In low gear, it'll pop a wheelie. Little wheelie. We got a little wheelie out of it. We got hay equipment right in the middle of our draggy strip. That time of year. Okay, 4-wheel drive launch to 0 to 30 in high. Ready, Dan? Wrong way! Sorry guys, I went the wrong way with the focus or with the zoom. Sorry. This is Dan's phone, I'm not used to it.
Way too much in a roll to you do it.
Yeah, them lug tires are.
I don't know. It's crazy because if you watch videos of people riding these things, they get way better traction than these things do.
Yeah, these don't. These spin crazy. Oh, what do you got, Dan? 0 to 30 at 2.3 seconds.
I let off.
Holy cow!
Did you see me let off? Like, it started pulling real hard, and I was like, I don't want to hit that baler. I just let off and it hit it again.
You still got a 2.38
seconds.
We're almost, wow. I bet you some time and some experience we could get down to almost under one.
If we did it one last time and it didn't pull in 4-wheel drive, it would be at least a 2 point. Like a 215 or a 220, I'd say. At least.
What the heck am I doing with this machine, Dan?
I don't know. Did it come up at all?
Yeah, when you left there, you got up on 2 wheels. Ah, man, this thing has lots of power. And as you guys saw, this is officially the fastest machine we've ever run on my draggy course. We have yet to get some short course times in it. We'll get that once it dries up a little bit. We've had this drought, and of course, now that I've got this guy, it's rained enough, but there's standing water in the short course. But we'll get this guy in the short course, see what kind of time we can lay down. Plus, it wouldn't hurt for me to get a little more comfortable in how this thing handles before I do that anyway, because I really don't want to go rolling it before I even have it broken. For me, because it's used. I mean, it's a 2012 with almost 3,000 miles, but brand new to me. And just being 10 years old, it's not perfect. It does have some loose panels here and there, some floppy tail lights here and there because it's missing the retaining clips to hold them in place. The body panels don't quite line up anymore, and the whole front end, for whatever reason, is loose enough I can grab the bar and shake it. So I gotta look into that. But mechanically, this machine is solid. I've already put, I've had to put a couple 100 miles on it at least so far. I had it in a couple really good rides, and it has yet to skip a beat on me. So mechanically, it is sound. Everything is working as it should, so I can put up with a few little cosmetic issues here and there. Those are no biggie. As far as ride comfort and handling, again, this is a 2012, so it's their G2 chassis, their Generation 2 basically is what that stands for, and it rides like a Cadillac. Now, you may have noticed here, I did upgrade or downgrade, I don't know, depends on what your guys' view are. As you saw for the draggy time we did, I had the Outback Max tires on, and honestly guys, you guys that run those, I don't know how you can stand those. They handled awful, they rode pretty bad and stiff, and quite simply, I didn't like them. Now I can see how in the mud and the slop they'd be awesome. So that was really my first upgrade I did, is I went to a slightly smaller, less aggressive tire, and the handling and comfort of this thing just improved by leaps and bounds. I did throw the 28 Carnivores on there for a brief time, and that was a nice improvement too, but those things were just a touch too big, and I scrubbed and rubbed pretty hard there whenever I hit a bump. So I thought, this is going to be my small, nimble, wood-dripping buggy. We'll go a slightly smaller tire. And so far, these Wanda tires I've been really happy with. For a budget tire that, for all four, was right at 400 bucks, I mean, they're hard to beat. Now, after the initial getting it home and taking it for its first ride, I was a little worried that this Outlander was going to have way too much power for going slow, easy, technical riding through the woods, but it does quite well. This has a full Dalton clutch kit in it, so clutch engagement is nice and smooth. You're able to modulate the throttle very easily in low gear. And yes, I do find it annoying having to switch from high to low to high to low all the time in mixed riding. You didn't have to do that with the Yamaha because of their far superior Ultramatic CVT. But I'm already adjusted, I'm used to it, and when I hit that throttle and that thing just flings me back, I can put up with having to switch from high to low because the smile on my face makes me forget all about having to do that. So thankfully, although it seems like it has an unextinguishable amount of power, you can still tame it down for slow, easy riding through more technical terrain in deep woods. So again, this is a 2012, it's got almost 3,000 miles, so I did have to do a little maintenance to it after I got it. I had to replace all the front A-arm bushings because they were completely shot. I didn't get a chance to film them. Again, with the new business, I've been busy. So those are all new replaced, and new front wheel bearings I replaced. But other than that, she is sound and solid. But if I do gotta tell you guys one complaint I've had with this machine so far that I've owned it, it is the squeak in the front steering. Now, it's not so bad since I switched to the smaller, lighter tires. And I have her freshly lubed, so it's not doing it too bad. But this steering in this thing, about every other ride, I gotta hose down the shaft with WD-40 because it gets annoyingly as you're driving. But other than that, so far, I'm in love. Have I officially switched to the dark side? And I'm gonna be a Can-Am enthusiast for life? I won't say no. I will tell you guys this though, and I don't know if it's just because it's a new machine to me, but right now when we go riding, this is my buggy of choice. Even if it's the family wants to go along, if I have to drive one of the side-by-sides and can't take this, I pout. I'm upset. But we'll see if that wears off in time once the newness of this machine wears off. So guys, just like the Wildcat Trail, this is my new long-term tester. So what do you guys think of my purchase? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what all you want to see me do to it, or where you want to see me take it.
Up and away, my beautiful balloon.
Convert it to a hot air balloon so we can fly it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I already do have a good ride with this guy that I did with my annual co-worker, well, former co-worker now. So now that I got this reveal video shot and edited for you guys to watch, I can get that edited and up as well. And I got a nice ride coming up to Rock Run here in a couple weeks from the time I'm filming this. So I definitely plan on taking this guy to Rock Run and ripping a bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing what I do with the AMR long-term tester. And until next time, God bless and keep on riding. And not wrecking and killing yourself because you got a machine that's way more power than you can handle. I thought as you got older you're supposed to slow down and not speed up. But
Well, I want to see you Superman it.
see, that was pretty fast for an almost 40-year-old.
Now you look like your son.
I look like what?
Your son.
Doran.
If you catch him on any machines, that's what he's doing.